Hi, Karen here. This is my July update, video number 3. And all my peas, which I'm going to pick as soon as I finish this video. All these peas. I should pick yesterday, but we had some serious rain in the evening. And lightning and thunder. And trust me, I try not to come outside when there's a lot of thunder out here. And I have over here is okra. I have 3 in this container. So I'm going to go over there after there's water in the thing, so I have to drain the water out. I planted some peas in here just to get rid of them out my hand. And they're coming up, so I have peas in this container. I was going to put some potatoes in here, but I didn't get around to it. Bush beans. I love bush beans because I don't have to stake them. Like all these guys I'm going to have to stake over here, but these bush beans, they're just bush beans. And that's, hey, keep the cats out of my containers. And I don't know where all these grass coming from, but I'm trying to get a hold of them while I can. Anyway, right here, another radish that went to seed on me, and in the container I planted tomatoes. Supposed to be one of the small tomatoes I planted in here, and then some onions that was on the side that needed somewhere to go. Pepper. See if I remember the name of this pepper. This is the right one? Nope. Whole container. I'm like, this was lemon thyme last year, so we got a pepper here. And these containers I'm going to transfer. I have a lot of tomatoes that needs to be transplanted, so I'm going to put these 3 right here. I'm going to transplant them. I pull the weeds up, put tomatoes in there. This onions is in a small little container right here, just holding up space. My garlic. This is my garlic I planted last November. And this is July, so it's almost time. I'm waiting for them to brown up just a little bit more, burn down a little bit more, and then I'm going to pull my garlic up and see what they look like. I think I pulled up one already. It was really small, but from another container. So, but I'm trying to leave these in there as long as I can. Okay. More peppers. I transplanted 2 peppers in here. One here and one here. And they all just died down, but they're coming back up. So the one I thought they died completely, but nah. They look like this. But I think this one has, it's starting to come back to life. And I didn't realize that. So now I'm going to find a way to take 2 of these up. But what gets me is that if I transplant again, will they survive? Will they survive? Tomatoes. And I need to, this one has a pepper in there too. Okay, so it was 2 tomatoes and 2 pepper. I guess 1 tomato didn't make it. So the container is not that big. So I'm going to have to make do or transplant them out. This one I transplanted, as you can see, didn't survive too good. It's not doing too good. Or the top is not too good, but the bottom is trying to come. So I might just gonna snip this off and let it go on. Just a little tomato coming up in here. And I got more peppers. Behind this is tomatoes. But I don't know, these tomatoes are finicky. This tomato is done, and I did not transplant this, so I don't know why it's dying. And there's another tomato behind it. And way over there is a pepper. Right there is a pepper. So normally I go on the other side and I can get to them from over there. So, but today I didn't. And then I had a container here. I had a container here, but I moved it out of the way so I can get to over here. So that's how I'm going to get to those. And this is on wheels. I can just slide it out the way, roll it out the way, do what I got to do over there. I can reach the peppers right there and then slide it back when I'm finished. My cucumbers. These cucumbers I bought from Home Depot. I bought these from Home Depot. It's a lot. And when I bought them, they were dying. Okay, they were dying because I guess somebody didn't water them too good outside. This was a tiny one. I'm surprised it's so small. I don't know if it's going to make it so small down there. All the rest are getting big. And I'm hoping this tub is big enough to hold all of them. And the bush. These are bushes, which I like because I don't feel like, trying to find stuff to trellis them is pain. And I'm trying to keep my hose off the ground. Trying to find stuff to run them on is no fun. It's not fun. So right here, this container has some stuff in it. I'm going to dump those out, use the baby tub over there. I think I'm going to fill it up and put some more mint in it for my mother. I think that's big enough for mint, make the mint spread as you want. Strawberries right here. End of strawberry season for those. I have more strawberries here and here. And I put the kale in here. Not kale, mustard, green mustard. And I have bush beans. And now these are French dwarf. And they're doing, look at, I have beans. They're French dwarf beans. I plant them every year and they come up tiny, but they're nice. You don't have to break them. They're like a mouthful. Over here, I have more containers. I'm collecting containers. More containers over here. I have holes in the bottom so that there's no water in there. And then potatoes. All my potatoes are here. I have them lined up against the fence right there. And that's all my potatoes. And I think it's almost time for me to start digging and see what's going on with them. Because some of them, I don't know if I need more to water them more or not, because you can see they're drying down. So I'm trying to figure out, is it water or is it time for me to dig them up? And I thought I think I've got them mixed up with sweet potatoes, the days. And these were planted 20 March. So March, April, May, this is July. March, April, May, June, July. Almost 4 months. So maybe it's time to pull them up. So I guess I'll do that. And there's more potatoes down here. We have a potato here mixed with sweet potato. This one came up on his own. Oops, this one came up on his own. So I just left it and put sweet potatoes down there. And I know the sweet potatoes are crowded right now, but once they pull these up, then they'll have all the space to run, because I don't think I have anything else to plant. Because I can't do a winter garden. A fall garden on this side, no, because the sun, after a while, the sun is not on this side, it's only on the other side. So once the space more likely will be empty until next year. More potatoes right here. So I have a whole lot of potatoes coming up. This is my little table here with mustards, green mustard. And I think this is cilantro. It just came up. Every year something comes up somewhere. I don't know what this is. But it's out of flowers, so I'll leave it. Mint. Small tomato. These are small, those small tomatoes. So I have them right here. Another pak choi seed. I'm waiting for seeds. Radish. You know what? I forgot what I did. I think these are either radish or cabbage. It says cabbage. It says cabbage June 20th. So I guess I planted some cabbage seeds. I planted lettuce. Only thing came up was onions. Onions. Okay. I had pak choi in these. I pulled them up, so right now the container is empty. I think it's too shallow anyway, so I'm going to find somewhere to use the dirt in, and then I think I'm just going to get rid of the container. It's too shallow. I mean, I can grow lettuce in the spring, but that's about it. So I might store it somewhere. I had lettuce in this, so I'll pak choi into these, and I put more bush beans in here. Bush beans. Another set of bush beans. And there's a pak choi. It was so tiny, I left it at this nice size, so I guess I'll pull it before the worms get to it. More tomatoes. And like I said, I'm going to have to do better with the names of my tomatoes, but it's tomatoes. And even if I do, some of them I will never know, because those were my mother's tomatoes. Like this is one of my mother's tomatoes. And there's a lot of them. So there's so many tomatoes, because she just throw all the seeds in one and let them come up. And I'm not even wasting my time anymore and tell her don't. She just do what she want to do. I deal with it. So anyway, we got hot pepper. Now the thing is, are these the habanero? These are the hot ones or the mild ones? Because I have two sets. And of course, the label got mixed up, so I don't know which one. When it comes up, I'll find out. Hope the sun is not too bright. And we got peppers in here. It's a nice big pepper right here. And a tomato. Okay, nice big callaloo. I got to debate if I'm going to cut it or not. I might, because it's too, the container. I need a pepper to make in the container. Over here, we have more. I'll get the name of this. It's still callaloo. I call it callaloo still. I get the name of it. These were tiny ones, and I just stuck them in here, see if they come up, and they're coming up. And so is a volunteer potato. So everybody's in here. A tomato I put in here. Lettuce over there. And of course, these are the back potatoes I was talking about. More potatoes in the back. This is a volunteer potato right here. Came up on its own. I just stuck it in the corner, leave it alone. Peppers over here. We got kale. More kale over here. I'm going to cut some this weekend and put it in my blender. It's going to be for my weekend. I'm going to cut them and do juice for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. A lot of tomatoes here. And what I did was I put a lid on here to prevent the cats from going in there. But now I'm going to have to take it up because they're tall. And now my currant, white currant. I have a lot of white currant that coming up on the little plant. More collard greens. I gotta focus on this because I'm not sure this was there before. So I'm not sure. Did something get in there? How did it get in there though? So I got this. That was on the small leaves, or I have to pay close attention to this. Actually, and there's no gap because this thing is tied off down here. So I have to watch, keep on, make sure there's no more coming. Over here, I have this is my garlic. I planted last year. I don't know what happened to my garlic. I thought I had a lot of garlic. Next thing I know, there's no garlic. They're just dying off or something. So I'm gonna pull these up sometime next week. But in the meantime, the corner was bare over there, so I put some peas in there. And those are runners. Unfortunately, those are runners. So I guess I put some. I have branches all over the place. I can stick in there to let them run on it. And of course, I stuck some carrots in here earlier. I just want to see, because I'm doing my best. I normally don't have a lot of luck with carrots, but I had a few last year. But this year is the best year I've had with carrots. Best year. And I just threw, so look at, I have carrots. And that's the main thing. I have carrots. More tomatoes and more thyme. This is the old-fashioned thyme. Okay, I need to take this out. I had this on here just to protect it so, little friends don't dig them up. So I'll deal with that later. Onions, I'm not sure what this is. They just come up on their own. I had this on the inside of the house at the window. And it was just some carrot seed that was testing out. And it worked. Carrots, 3 little carrots in there. So I'll put them outside so they can get some, Oops. Can't even get that bad boy out. Oh, yep, I broke it off. So, but, and I planted. Okay, here we go. These are small ones. I mean, the size of the container, hello, it's a Subway container, cup. I had about 5 in there, so I pulled it up before, so these are good. I'm going to throw them all with my kale over the weekend. And I put this in my pocket so I don't lose it outside, because I had one the other day that I pulled up, and I lost it somewhere out here. So that was that. This one goes in my pocket. More tomatoes, garlic chives. I mean, I only planted one, like I said, I went a couple years ago, and it's just like they're just everywhere. Peppers, the holes in the peppers is the old ones. The new ones don't have any because I put some sluggo around this. So these are just the old ones, but I don't know if this is from the old one, new one, but I have new leaves that has no holes in it, so So I presume my slugger is working. I think I'm going to put some more down too because I don't see any of the containers, so it must be gone. Over here, my pride and joy, my blueberry. I had a small other one and it died. I don't know what happened, but it died. But this one is doing beautiful. I have blueberries on every branch. So I'm going to watch them so I can keep on them, and if nothing's not messing with them, I'll leave it. If something is, I'm going to have to throw a net over it. And of course, after blueberries, my raspberries. And yes, look at this. It's tight, but for now, that's all I can do. And my white currant, these things are beautiful. Look here. I'm going to pick them this weekend because, I'm going to pick them this weekend before the birds eat all of them. Something has been eaten, slowly getting on it. Bird, squirrel, whatever. But I also have raspberries in here I need to pick. I have the red ones right here, and I have the yellow ones down here. So I'm going to pick those this evening also. I'm just doing an update and I pick them afterwards because if I pick and do update, I'll be doing a lot of updates doing this. My strawberry box was not bad. This is the first year I planted these. And I had a lot of strawberries, but I have to figure something out next year because a couple of strawberries rot. They were on the soil and I pulled them, they rot. Oh, look, come here. So next year I'm gonna figure something out and put more. I need more soil. So I'm gonna have to pull it up and put more soil. Cause all the bags up in there, everything just compact down. Over here these are new raspberry trees that came up. So nothing this year. So maybe I'll see if they come up in the fall, or if not, I know I'll have it next year. My apple tree, my one and only apple tree that first 2 years it bare, and after that nothing. It's a 5-in-1 apple, and this one branch had blossoms on it, and that was it. They did not do anything. So this year I'm gonna chop this bad boy, cut it small because The year it did good, the squirrels them took everything. I think I got one apple off of it, but it's still spread out. I know I can't cover that. I have the net. I know I can't do that, so I'm gonna cut it down this fall and make it smaller so I can control it better. And I have, of course, more thyme flowers and more onions. These are my onions I planted. So I'm gonna pull some of these up. They're doing good. They're small, but of course I expect them to be small because I packed them in the container, and there's all callaloo and everything that's coming up in the containers. Okay, and I have a watermelon and 2 watermelons I'm gonna plant out in the container over there. I'm planting okras out also, more okras. Tomato coming. I don't know. I didn't plant a tomato. Tomatoes coming up, and this one was more water. I was trying to get a lot of watermelons up. Crimson sweet. It did not come up. But this is the Benny Codima, and this is Benny also. So these I'm gonna transplant. Oops, I wasn't pointing at it. This is Benny Codima, and this is Benny also. These I'm gonna transplant over here in this big guy right here. They're going in here, and I have the frame ready for them. Over here is their frame, nice and big and tall. That's what I'm going to put in there for them to run on. Okay, so I don't know. I wish I was doing these videos. I was doing this way at one time, then somewhere it end up this way. So I guess when I look at it, I'm going to see what happened. Anyway, that's the end of my July 2020 update. And it's in 3 pieces. Maybe after I check it out, I can run it as 2, but 15 minutes, I don't know about the long videos, you know. And I guess maybe if I had something exciting going on, you know, yeah. Oh, look what I missed. My garlic I was talking about. I pulled up one, and it's in the cabinet. So I'm gonna, my garlic. So this is not bad, but I'm not gonna do I'm gonna leave the rest for a garlic video only, because these are ready to be pulled, you see, but the others are not. So I'll just hold off maybe another week. They should be fine in there. This is the one I just pulled. They should be fine. Another week, and then pull all the rest. So now let me go back and go ahead and collect all my carrots that I pulled in this one right here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. See you in the next video.